You called me, Wednesday you called me, Thursday you called me,
I'm glad you got a good memory.
and then you wanted to go out with me, and I said, no, I have something else to do, because I hated him.
Hated it.
What a hillbilly.
She hated that chewing tobacco.
Really? No, you didn't have it then. Oh, God, I thought. I went in the house and I told my sisters, what a hillbilly. Oh, and I said he wears these creepy looking sunglasses, you know, and then he gave me a pair. They were men's sunglasses.
Probably picked them up for nothing someplace.
But we had a good time, man. We went on every ride.
Yeah?
It was good. But,
Yeah.
oh, I thought, I'll never
So how
see
did you end
that
up
guy.
going back out with them?
Oh, I kept on coming to the house.
Persistent, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And what did you think? What did you think, John? What made Alice different than the other girls you were dating?
She didn't chew tobacco.
Well, so, there you go. There you go.
Down home they chew tobacco. see.
Right,
Hillbillies,
right.
you know.
So you like that about Alice?
Yeah,
She didn't chew
spit all over the
tobacco.
window, you know.
She didn't spit all over your windows. Sounds really romantic.
I don't believe it, John. I can't believe you.
So,
So,
so when you went to,
funny.
what do you just ended up showing up at your house or something?
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
many weeks? How many weeks did you date?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
so you what? Yeah, what you end up saying? Oh, geez, like I might as well go out with the guy. He's so persistent.
He asked me out. Went out
You
to
fi-
dinner and that.
oh, so you were really busy that first night.
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
Just didn't want him around me. Yeah. So we went out.
And then,
Went out a lot, every night.
oh really? Yeah.
Yeah,
For how long?
So, I don't know.
Was he treating? Or
You
was he
better
Josh?
believe it. He even
Yeah?
gave me money for a permanent.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
did you get your hair done?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now this is this is before you went in the army.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were all going out a lot before you went in the army,
Oh, yeah.
and then did
Then
you?
he was telling me about, he lived down in Cambridge and he wanted me to go down to Cambridge with him.
Mhm.
And right away, I thought, oh, I'm not going down there with that man. You know. And he lied anyway. He said he was only 20.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now, why did
said he
you-
was only 20. And then after I got married, I found out he's 23.
Wow.
Get there, the goddamn blackberries be all smashed, you know, but the people felt sorry for me and they bought them anyway, you know. Yeah, you remember us telling you about that? Yeah. Isn't it? And how about being on gravel road with a bicycle, huh? Gravel, I don't mean highway. Right, well, yeah, I mean, you know how rough it was, and then by the time you got the old 21, that was a paved highway, you know. By the time I got into Cambridge, went over top of that big hill, you know, man, I'll tell you, that was some pedaling, boy.
So this must have been, let's see, that's your mom. It must be that's me and your mom's lap,
I'm curious, let's see a second.
and that's mom and Shirley, and your brother Mike, and then Michael sitting on his lap.
There's a little fatty on it. What's the fatty? That's it? Huh? Is that fatty you?
Yes.
Holy Toledo.
That's what mom says.
Yeah? And,
Mike and Shirley,
Yeah.
yeah, there's Shirley and there's Mike.
the big fatty.
Huh, yeah. Holy Toledo. Now who's in the center? Who's that?
Alice.
Is that her?
Yeah.
No shit. Holy God. Huh?
Yes.
You think that's her?
Yeah, it is her for
Oh
sure.
shit, yeah. Holy Toledo. That's old, yeah.
Holy Toledo.
Huh?
Kids in the-
I never knew she had
Holy
this.
Toledo.
That's all he
You know what the
says. Holy
kids do?
Toledo.
Huh?
The kids at home, they always go,
Holy
Yeah.
Toledo.
Yeah. That's Mike. This is Shirley. That's you. Huh. I'll be a dirty. Wow.
Big one. Big one.
Yeah.
Okay, so get back to
Shit.
get
Huh.
back to
I'll
you.
take it.
You picked up Alice. You fell madly in love with her.
Yeah.
You called.
Is that
her
how you
ev-
put it?
Yeah, you called her every day. You called her every day, and then you decided she doesn't spit tobacco, so you should marry her.
She sued me for that.
She doesn't spit tobacco, so you decide you should marry her. And then what? What? How long did you date before you got married?
She did spit tobacco, huh?
She didn't spit tobacco, so she was better than the other girls, so you thought you'd marry her.
What do we got?
And okay.
Then went
And?
to service.
But did you ask her to marry you?
Yeah, I guess so.
You got down on your knees?
Yeah, we got married at this Catholic church up on Lorraine there.
Did you?
What was the name of the
big
church up
wedding?
there on 137? What is that church? Catholic church. A young priest married us.
Big wedding?
137th
Not a big one,
Lorraine.
but I mean-
What was the name of that church you were married at, Mom?
Your family?
St. Vincent's, yeah.
And your family came, and her family came, and
I didn't, who was up for Jewel?
What?
Was Jewel at the wedding?
No,
Somebody was there, Jewel or Lillian, wasn't
oh, I think Lillian.
it? Yeah, somebody-
Joe was there?
No,
did you go on a honeymoon?
no,
Was this before you got into the service?
Before?
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh, so you got married before you went in the army?
yeah,
And you went and bought a home, or?
No, no.
What'd you do with her?
I didn't have no house.
No?
I lived with my mother,
Yeah,
I lived with my parents.
So you got married
Well,
and you
he
went
was in the
to the
service.
army.
Then I had Michael and I was still living at home. And then he come out of
So
this-
what'd you do in the army?
Well, I was in the Signal Corps. I went in the Signal Corps. We were stationed at Seagirt, New Jersey. Then I went to Camp Crowder, Missouri.
Over here, please.
Then I went back to New Jersey. And I ended up at, not Seagirt. There's another camp in New Jersey.
I had a man
Oh,
as,
How many years?
I was just there about a year.
I had
1
him-
year?
Yeah, maybe a little over a year, I forget what it was, not much, because the war was getting over, you see.
a guard, he was
And,
military police.
Camp Dix, I think, it's Camp Dix, New Jersey.
Military police.
I know it was Fort Seagirt, New
I
Jersey,
got a-
over there.
So after a year, you got out?
Yeah, well, they were leaving
You were
everybody out.
done?
Yeah, they were
And you
leaving
went
everybody out.
back and found
I got
Alice
some
with a
medals.
baby?
Yeah, yeah,
Your baby?
yeah.
Oh.
And what'd you do?
He was a sharpshooter.
Didn't have no place to live, they didn't have no transportation, didn't have nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
All your $50 bills were gone?
Yeah, I spent them all,
Here.
Oh.
What-
Wait, I'm getting some good
Spend 'em all.
information. Sit down,
Okay.
be quiet.
spent them all.
Okay, so you got home and you lived at her mom's house?
No,
With
I
her?
didn't live at her house.
Where'd you live?
I got a place on the riverside there that was, at that time, they were fairly new yet. Those houses are on Rocky River Drive
Mm-hmm.
and Purvis Avenue, you know, the ones in the back there, you can see them from the freeway?
Right,
Well,
right.
that's where I
Oh,
live.
wait a minute, so
And
you,
she came and lived with you?
Yeah, well, that's where,
You and the baby?
yeah, that's where we got the place to live.
yeah, but
Oh, good.
this, what about him being in the army though?
We already did that.
No, here, what are these?
Oh, what are these?
What's that?
Sharpshooters. Medals.
Yeah, shit, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
I got him in military police.
What? Oh, yeah, I was from Seagirt,
He's a
Pictures.
police.
from Seagirt,
Uh,
Seagirt, New Jersey. I was running into New York City, you know, on the trains, MP.
Hello? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, Alan's here, he's taping TV.
Ready? And, cause they were whipping the hell out of them.
Okay.
I think they were still shipping some overseas for occupation army, I think it was.
Okay,
And then I got out.
okay, bye-bye.
So in,
Well, I
the
was married anyway, so they would have kicked me out anyway.
so in the meantime though, you were military police?
Yeah, I was for a while there.
In here?
From Seagirt, New Jersey, and Newark. I was running the trains there
Wait.
into New York City. Yeah,
Oh, so you were like a policeman on the
yeah, you
trains.
block the trains and you catch them drunk with no pass. You know, you find out how come they ain't got no pass. They sneak out to the base, you know. Sometimes they were AWOL. You know, they would.
Oh, you'd have to bring them back in?
Yeah, you gotta bring it back there.
Yeah. So you only did that for about a year though, huh?
Yeah.
Anything exciting or
Yeah.
no?
Just a basic training. It was bad. It was like living in the goddamn jungle. You had big 50-gallon drums with coal burning underneath them. You'd have some mesket, you know, in your cup, and you go up there, you dip it in. That's how you wash your mesket, you know. And you took it back to your barracks, And you have so many guys up there that you had shifts, you get up, it was still dark yet, you know. You go in the latrines, you had to stand in line to shave, you had to stand in line to take a pee, you had to stand in line to take a number two, you had to smell the other guy's poo-poo, you know, and, it was bad, you know, it was,
Yeah.
Here,
they,
what are these
they
here?
had you cramped up like cattle, you know, you was like cattle in there.
Tell us what these are, and then I'll take a picture of it.
They had them like cattle in there. They had you going all the time.
So that's like when you were 23, 24.
Yeah. Yeah, this one here, this was taken in Seagirt, New Jersey, I think. Oh, Fort Monmouth. This was taken in Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. Yeah, that's where they, from Seagirt, went to Fort Monmouth. That's where they, yeah, huh. I didn't know you had these.
I got more, Judd. I think you're cute.
I didn't know you had
Let
them.
me get a close up. Hold that up here.
Here, lay him on
You had
your
a
shirt.
45,
Put him on your white shirt.
you had a 45 strapped to you.
Put him there so you can close up. He's after you
Automatic,
close
you
up.
had.
Just put him
It
on
was
your shirt.
automatic 45. Huh,
No, that's no
It's
good.
not.
honey.
that'd be good.
Well, he can help.
Well, you can-
No, no, I'll lay it up.
You can have it here, can't you?
Here, I'll lay it up. No, that's okay. That is where?
That was in Fort Monmouth, New Jersey.
So
That's where they had the
That's-
MP
Isn't that
station
funny how-
that's where you
for the East Coast.
that was like
Fort
your when you first started, huh?
Fort Monmouth.
That was after your
It's a
boot
shame
camp.
you have to get-
Oh yeah, that was after the Signal Corps training too, I think.
It's a shame you have to get
And
rolled.
then where was the second picture here?
If you don't, then
I think that was in the same place somewhere down the run.
Who took these pictures?
How they goddamn find it.
Huh.
That's a flagpole up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the entrance to Fort Monmouth.
Do you remember that place?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, after all these years, you know, who the hell remembers anything?
So, Dad,
Talk.
See?
where you go from here?
See, she came and now he wants her to talk.
Well, she couldn't. You couldn't help him out with all the rest of the stuff because that was all
No,
his personal
we
experiences.
left it
Okay.
off that she didn't chew tobacco, so we got married to her because she was better than the other girls. Then she had baby Michael, and they lived on Riverside. And then
Back
what?
to River,
Right.
So when did you move out of the house? When did you move out of
and
there?
then we
Go back-
had
They chased me out.
Shirley,
They chased me out.
Why?
They evicted me.
because
Why?
Daddy got too much money.
Oh.
They evicted me.
Yeah, they evicted us, yeah. Yeah, they
Well,
did.
you figured you're gonna stay there as long as you could.
Because he got,
Save
he
as much
got,
money as you could?
what did you get?
When you went into that place there, it was made that a GI could get a place to live, right?
Right after coming out of the war.
Yeah, I signed up, you know, I didn't have a place to live, so I signed up, you know. I forget what the hell rent was cheap. At that time, I thought it was cheap, I don't know. So, we went there to live, had bare floors, had a coal bin where you heated by coal, you know, had a coal furnace, you know. Had an upstairs,
Right, 2 floors?
yeah, they're all two
Oh.
floors up there, there's some single floors, but they had, and then they had,
I don't have to be in there.
had a backyard, you know, you had grass, you had a cut, but there's no fence or nothing, it was all one thing here, but you're sure of the cut and the lawn, you know. So, the lady at the office called me up one time, she said, I want you to come up and see me. I went up there, she started questioning me. She says, how come you didn't put on your application that you're getting disability? Well, you know, I said, hey, it says tax-free, I don't have to declare it on my income tax. I said, you know, I thought it was nobody's business.
Yeah.
She didn't like that the way I said that, you know, so. Well, she said, you have to move out. I said, yeah, so I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Well, what kind of disability did you get?
The hell was it? I didn't apply for it. When I got home, I got a check for how much? $80-some a month, or what the hell was it? They said I went in the hospital. Okay,
This
had
is when you were in
ulcers.
the army?
Yeah, I had ulcers. Because when I come out, I was on a diet. I was on a strict diet. I wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't eat no fried stuff or nothing.
What did they say you had ulcers from?
Well, I guess aggravation, whatever it was. You
From
know.
being in the army?
Probably strain, you know, whatever. Yeah. So when I got out, you know,
Because he couldn't do what he wanted to do.
they, I just,